Good afternoon, Wealth Our Way Nation. What is going on? It is your man, Charles Tank Harris, the founder and chief visionary officer of the financial literacy platform Wealth Our Way, where our motto is wealth is not only for the wealthy. I want to welcome each and every one of you to episode 40. This is affiliate marketing, how to build your audience today. We're going to be spending the entire week talking about affiliate marketing because we're spending the entire month talking about additional ways to bring revenue into your household. And one of the Wow Nation members said that they wanted to hear about affiliate marketing. So I've dedicated this week to teaching a little bit. Like I said, 15 minutes is for the high level. We take the deeper dive in other areas. So I want to thank each and every one of you who are here streaming live with me today as I am once again on the road. I came down to Georgia to see my children off to school. I am sitting outside of my barber, about to get all this tightened up, but it's time for 15 minutes of finance, and One Monkey will not stop the show. I'm going to make sure it pops off as usual. So I want to also give a special salute and shout out to Wealth Our Way Nation that watches this program overnight, over the weekend, or wherever they can squeeze 15 minutes of financial literacy in. And then it's the heartfelt how are you doing to the Life 101 platform members who listen to the audio of this recording. So yesterday I had Renee put in the chat this website, ahrefs.com. That was the number one source that I got all of the affiliate marketing information off of. They give you 7 easy tips to building an affiliate marketing business. Now, once again, they say when you do good deeds, good things happen to you. I believe 15 minutes of finance is a good deed. I come on here every day. I try to be here every day and give you guys helpful tips to build financial just literacy and monetary excellence throughout your life. And although I don't charge for that, I get something from it. And one of the things I get from it is when I'm doing research to tell you guys about things, I learn things. I don't know everything about finances. The thing I say that separates me from the audience and me from other financial professionals is that my acumen, when I take on a topic, I learn it at a very high level and I'm able to interpret it to anybody who wants to hear about it. But there are certain things that I don't even know exist until I go looking at them. And affiliate marketing was one of them. People thought that I was building this brand so that I could one day do affiliate marketing because I got that in my inbox yesterday. That's not what I was doing. I didn't even know affiliate marketing was a thing until I started looking at it for you guys. But now that I am looking at it, I'm looking at it as a thing, something that I want to do to create another stream of income for Wealth Our Way and for Charles Tank Harris, because it's not hard to do. And one of the things that we're going to spend this month talking about is not only ways to create additional income for you, but to do it in such a way that it doesn't stop you from doing what it is that you already do. I know change is difficult. One of the things that I deal with my weight loss journey is as I'm sitting here looking at a Taco Bell, KFC, it's hard to break old habits. So the things that we can make as easy as possible have a higher chance of getting done. If I have to ask you to stop going to the movies every Friday and you've been going to the movies every Friday for 40 years, you're not going to stop, no matter how much financial sense it makes. So I want to try to give you guys tips. Like, when I tell you to start your own LLC, that is something that would take you 20 minutes to do. And I believe it's probably a good idea that I do a webinar on how to start your own LLC so you guys can see it done firsthand. But that's something that would take you 20 minutes to do, maybe cost you $200 tops, if that, registering with your state. And then you're going to be able to get, no exaggeration, somewhere between $1,000 and $2,000 in tax deductions as a result of having your own LLC. So affiliate marketing is another business that you can put inside your LLC. So if you guys are taking anything that I say under advisement and taking action on it, you got ways to make thousands of dollars a year from someone who comes on here every day for 15 minutes and gives you free advice. So please, please, please take advantage of this. I love you guys. I do this for you guys. Now, the 7 tips that you get on the Ahrefs website, I'm going to cover the 3 today that I think I can get through in 15 minutes or now 10 minutes. And then I'll cover some more of them tomorrow and Thursday, and we'll wrap up on Friday. I told you that the number one thing you have to do is choose a platform to be on. The number two thing is create your niche market. Decide what market works best for you. I'm going to give some examples today. And then three, start to create great content. So let's talk about your platform. They give two major suggestions. They talk about writing a blog or getting on YouTube. So YouTube is the equivalent of a video blog or a vlog. And what I'm doing right now is broadcasting across YouTube when I talk about finances every day. So you need to choose what you do best. Do you like to be on camera? Do you not like to be on camera? Are you relatable? With some of your personality and some of your gifts be missed if you didn't get on camera? If you don't feel as though you have that type of personality and you're a great writer, Big Tank is not a great writer. I'm a math mind. I do write well, but I'm not a great writer. I'm grammatically incorrect. I'll spell some things incorrect. So me doing a blog, I probably would have to have someone else come behind me and check my blog. And I know my hand cramps up, whether I'm typing or writing. I probably wouldn't go as in depth in a blog as I do on video. I love running my mouth and talking, as you guys know. I come here every day, 15 minutes, and a lot of times I got to cut myself short at the end of the program. So this is a natural forum for me. You are not going to do anything that requires you to come out of your comfort zone right away. So don't challenge yourself to do something that you're not going to do. If you're not going to be the type of person that wants to set up a camera and video yourself, then write a blog. You have some information inside of you that only you know, even if it's nothing more than your story. I saw one of my good friends started a blog about going back to work after being a stay-at-home mom. You would think, hey, I can't make any money doing that. She has 17,000 followers now. It's crazy because the world is so big. This is not just your neighborhood. This is not just your state. This is not just your country. It's a whole world of people out there who have a lot of situations that resonate that you have. You know, I love the movie The Founder. It's about the story of McDonald's, or one of the versions of the story of McDonald's. And the concept of franchising means that if they like cheeseburgers in San Bernardino, California, there's a strong possibility that they like cheeseburgers in Bangor, Maine. And if it works one place, it'll work somewhere else. Now you don't have to go through the physical labor of setting up a building in a different state. You can just turn on your camera, or you can just type at your computer and provide information that somebody out there would say, hey, I've always wanted to hear about that. So what is it that you do that is unique to you that you can offer the world? And be consistent. I come on here every day and video blog. If you're on a video or if you're going to write, be consistent. Now, that's as far as choosing a platform, whether it's going to be written or video. The second thing is finding your niche market. I use the example of a single mom, excuse me, not a single mom, a stay-at-home mom who returned to the workforce. That's a pretty narrow niche. I'm sure there are a bunch of women who fit that category, but it's a narrow niche. I'm not going to watch that. I'm a man. I'm not a stay-at-home mom. But there are people who would fit into that category who may not even be returning to work yet, but they're stay-at-home moms and they miss stories about the workforce. So they're going to tune into that just to hear stories. You never know when you niche a market, who else might listen to it. But I will tell you from personal experience, because I have trouble niching my market. That is one of the biggest things that I have a problem for. I want to help everybody. So I don't like not including people. But there probably would be, I'd probably find a group of people who really need my help the most and help them better if I did focus on a smaller segment of a market. But Big Tank likes to be all things to all people. And because I haven't done this platform to turn a profit, I haven't focused on what a niche market would best be served by Wealth Our Way in 15 Minutes of Finance. I'm trying to I blacked out for a second. I'm coming right back. I had to turn my internet off and back on because I'm in the car. But if you want to be successful, you need to identify what your niche market is. I know there's quite a few people who come on every day, family members of mine, wild family members who come on who are Greek, who pledged at Temple or pledged in the city of Philly or pledged wherever. Maybe you do a blog about what it's like 30 years after pledging. I was with a good friend of mine a week or so ago who pledged grad chapter, and he was going through a rough time, and I asked him, did any of his frat brothers reach out to him, and he told me no. What if he did a blog about, hey, I thought Greek life would be this and now it's that? I'm sure somebody would tune into that blog. So I'm just throwing ideas off the top of my head. Family member Delroy, love Delroy, always posting great content on Facebook about his relationship with his daughter. He is an amazing dad. Last year, when the great Kobe Bryant passed away, there was a whole movement about girl dad. And I used to be a girl dad. I have daughters, of course, so I still am a dad to girls, but a girl dad is someone who specifically only has daughters. My first 5 kids were girls, then I had a son. So I was a girl dad 5 times over. And there's a market for people who want to hear what it's like to be a girl dad. I remember the first time I was with one of my daughters and her period was on, and I had to try to figure out how to help her get to a bathroom. It was crazy because I can't go in with her, and I'm a dude, and it was just I'm not even that level of stuff. When I was out with one of my daughters and she was 4 and she had to pee, I'm sitting there like, I can't take her in the men's room. I can't go in the ladies' room. I had to find a woman that I thought looked trustworthy enough to walk my daughter into the bathroom. And then I'm still standing at the door with the door cracked, making sure she ain't taking advantage of my child. It was crazy. That's a funny story, but it's also a real life thing. What if I blogged about that? What if I blogged about the stresses of being a dad of girls? There's all types of information that you can present to build an audience. Once you build an audience, because that's what this topic today is about. It's about building your audience. Once you've decided on your platform, whether it's YouTube, whether it's a WordPress, whether it's a website, once you do all of those things and then you start to create the content, the messaging will kind of take you in its own direction. The messaging will have a life of its own. And the thing about it is, I'm teaching you guys a way to do affiliate marketing, but I'm gonna tell you this right now. I've been selling for 24 years. I've been a financial professional for 24 years, and it involves selling. Yes, I teach and coach on finances, but at the end of the day, if people don't buy my services, then I'm not in business. So I am a salesperson. With that in mind, if you go into business with the number one goal being selling people stuff, you might as well pack up now. You're going to be bankrupt. What you have to do is realize that you help people in some way, shape, or form. And anything that you do that is helping is worth monetizing. And it's a saying, anything worth doing is worth doing for $1. But you make sure you put your priorities correct. You go to help first, and then you profit from helping. Don't go to look to make a profit and figure out what you can do to make the profit. People have set up businesses like that from the beginning of time, and they end up selling their soul for $1, being con men, being criminal, and not making money in the long run. Be of service to people. When you are of service to people, Zig Ziglar, one of the famous sales motivators, he said, if you help enough people get what they want, you will get everything you want. And I am an example of that. I have raised myself up from food stamps to an American Express Black Card because everybody who knows me knows that I love to help. I will give you whatever time I have available to me to make your life better. And then I have found a way to monetize that and make a living doing what helps people. So you want to make sure that as you are looking into affiliate marketing, find a way to help people. There's so much talent in this audience. I'm not gonna put anybody on blast, but I know you guys personally, the ones that are in the comments, and I could think off the top of my head of things y'all can do to start creating a blog or a vlog that people will tune into. And you gotta be consistent. My stepdaughter, Ashley, beautiful stepdaughter, is into tarot card readings. I think that's the weirdest shit in the world. I'm excuse my mouth. I don't even do the astrology thing. But you know what? She's been consistent and she's kept at it, and people are tuning in and they want to know what the seventh son of Venus is doing in Mercury today. And she's building an audience. So with that being the case, we're coming up on 15 minutes. Get your niche market, choose your platform. We are going to start talking about how to actually reach out to companies and get an affiliate code and become a true affiliate marketer tomorrow. So I wish you guys the best rest of your day. Please join me tomorrow, Wednesday. And remember, wealth is not only for the wealthy. Take care.